Hollywood found a major organized crime bust. 23 people under arrest now, accused of stealing guns and cash.
Today, police revealed 4 organized crime groups are wreaking havoc.
From aggravated robbery to kidnapping, burglary, and more. Let's take a look at this. New pictures from court documents in this case. These are a few of the people who have been charged, and investigators say the money, tens of thousands of dollars, is all stolen.
FBI, open up!
Welcome to this episode of the Sonny and Staxx Show.
Oh, holy shit! I thought they weren't going to applaud. Nabatore. Thank you. Thank you. Sit down. Sit down. This ain't the Ellen Show.
That man. Hey, here we are. What's up, everybody?
This ain't the Ellen Show. Sit down. Everybody, sit down.
You're too kind. You're too kind. Thank you so much. Thank you for the recognition and the time and the energy. We appreciate you. How you doing, Sonny?
And the donation. I'm doing all right. I don't know if you saw on my Facebook. I'm being
wonderful.
Good. I think I'm being surveilled by the FBI. Look.
I know, man. What's up with you? You wearing a wire?
I'm wearing a wire.
What the hell? What was that all about?
They want me to go out to Arizona. That's all I could talk about right now.
No, is it? Does it go in your skin? No,
it sticks on.
What does it do? Like, what is it?
It monitors the heart because the AFib is in good shape right now, but I have 2 extra heartbeats, so they want to see why, and so I gotta wear this thing for a week. I can't go in the water. My son's coming over Saturday morning, 10 o'clock with Mr. Cheeks.
Mr. Cheeks, shout out to Mr. Cheeks.
Mr. Cheeks. I'm going to take him up. We take him up to the pool because he's a big swimmer. He loves the water. And I can only go in up to my man tits because I can't get the thing wet. So I'm going to figure something out. Luigi from Montreal.
Hey, Dustin, Salvatore, what's up, man? Pink Panther, how are you? Luigi, what's good? Great show. Thank you.
Thank you, Luigi.
A lot of
Grazie tante. Huh?
Lots of great things on the horizon. I mean, we're doing great things every day, but
big things are popping.
Big things coming. I know people love when I say that, but I mean, I produce
big
a lot of times.
Coming.
Big things are here, ladies and gentlemen. First off, I want to thank everyone that subscribed. 10,000. It's very exciting to have that many people that are aware of your presence.
What are we up to now, by the way? 10,000.
10,070 or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
I don't count.
That's good. I'm counting. My goal is to make. I told you just to make 15,000 by the end of the summer for you.
Hey, it's possible. I believe it's possible.
It's not only possible; it's doable.
Oh, it's gonna happen. I mean, look how far we've came.
Where you going, Jagoff? You know the guy Jagoff. Does Previte get out of breath taking a piss? Oh, that's great. That really is.
So I got a news article thing I want to talk to you about. It's pretty insane.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard of this one. This is crazy. Hold on, I gotta look it up first. We got 10,080.
I hope it ain't what I just read this morning, because it was freaking disgusting. Big Ron is the Jabba the Hutt of the Philly mob.
There are some people that are from not Philadelphia, but Pennsylvania that are complete idiots. We won't mention no names, but I mean, I'm pretty sure people can understand. But anyway, they're irrelevant. There is a cluster of idiots. I think they grow off the same barnacle. You know that? Yeah, there must be something in the water out there.
Why'd you say one of them looks like an elephant? I don't get that.
I don't know, man.
Isn't that what you just said?
No. I said barnacle. They grow off the same barnacles. Ivan, what's up, man? Where are we going? Jag off. How you doing? Does Previte get out of breath taking a piss? I'm sure a lot of them do, right? Salvatore, what's good? Big Ron.
Rumor has it that
is the job of the
rumor has it that Big Ron. Rumor has it that Big Ron used to eat his Italian sausage with 2 hands and a bun.
Sideways. He would eat the Italian sausage sideways. So today, I want to talk to you about, there was a case where this transgender suspect runs over and fatally stabs a man in Houston. So what happened is,
What?
There was it says suspect allegedly seen on video running over a man twice with a car before straddling, kissing, and fatally stabbing him multiple times. So
Holy shit.
Taryn Fisher, 20, is described in court documents as a man, but it's referred to as a she by police department. The homicide took place around 7 p.m. on May 3rd, police said. Neighborhood video obtained appears to show the intentional attack of a man who is said to be on his way to pick up his mail. It shows the victim identified in reports as 64-year-old Stephen Anderson turned around to what looked at a screeching white car barreling towards him. And I'll put this video on my Patreon if you guys want to see. It's pretty graphic, though. So just be aware of that. A white car barreling towards him before it struck him and then went in reverse and hit him a second time and ran him over. The suspect, seen in all black, then appears with a knife in hand before flipping Anderson over, straddling him, kissing him, and stabbing him 9 times. The suspect tries getting into another car unsuccessfully before jumping over the victim's body and running off. Officers are called to the scene regarding someone who failed to stop and help another person. Anderson was found by officers with multiple stab wounds and was already dead. I'll show you a picture of the suspect too. It's insane.
Why isn't that big news, world news? Because you could bet your ass if it was the other way around, they'd be talking about it from here all the way over to Antarctica.
100%.
Hey,
it
Gray.
says witnesses led officers to a suspect at a nearby location. She was detained and questioned by detectives to being charged and taken to the Harris County Jail. Police said they do not know the relationship between the suspect and the victim. Fisher was reportedly on community supervision for evading arrest in 2003. She was charged with prostitution in 2021, and the case was dismissed. Online jail records say that Fisher's next court appearance is May 24th. Amount of bond is $2,125,000. So here, let me show you guys what this
That's $1 million
like.
That's $1 million per testicle.
Pretty much. So this is what it looks like.
Oh, man.
Yeah, this is right after it happened, and that's the family, and this is where it happened, right on this little road. The guy was going out to get his mail, I guess. There's like a community mailbox.
Right.
It's a big box where you walk out and you grab the mail, and it's a pretty wild story, but I'll put the video of this graphic encounter on the Patreon if you guys want to check it out.
Yeah,
And
put it up.
it's pretty insane.
It's a nice watch you're wearing. Oh, that's not you. That's
Merlino's watch. Nice gold watch, Merlino. Shout out to Joey Merlino and the Skinny Podcast. Shout out to Little Snuff. They do a great job. I believe he has an episode dropping today at 1 o'clock. Go check it out on Patreon and YouTube and everywhere else that has streaming services.
Oh, that's right. Today's Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got some big thing coming today. I don't know what it is or who it's about, but
Well, he does have 1090 Jake was on his show.
okay.
That's going to be coming out soon, I guess. And then he had Scott Storch. Scott Storch was on his show. That's the guy who did the song for Dr. Dre, the piano.
Right. Correct.
He's the one that paid it. So I put a link for the Skinny podcast in the description of this video, and there's one in the chat if you guys want to check it out. And let's get into today's show. So today we're talking about Skinny Joey Merlino versus Ron Previte.
What a wrestling match that would be.
Previte. Previte has since passed away, but
yeah, that's right.
A lot of these people have. Ralph Natali, he's no longer with us. He's in the garbage where Joey Merlino probably left him.
Hey,
Kev, what's going on? How are you? Great
That's
Jedi.
good.
What's good? Francis, hello. How are you? What, you miss Francis today, man?
No.
Oh, I didn't hear
Says,
you.
I typed it in because you were talking. It says, hi,
Oh.
Francis.
Thanks for not interrupting me, man.
Hey, Nathan.
All right, so let's get into today's show.
Ron Previte.
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 Is that how you say it? Previte?
Yeah, he was a cop. He was a fat piece of shit. The government's so crooked. When he was a cop, the judge wouldn't let us play it. Like this was 99. If the trial was today, they would throw him out. He said when he was a cop, all he used to do was go get black people and beat them up and rob them and throw them down the steps.
Listen, let me ask you this. How is it possible that an officer, someone that worked for law enforcement, whether it's a CO or a guard, crossing guard, how would they let him be involved with that type of life?
Well, it goes beyond being involved. He got a button.
He did, right? How do you get made when you're a police officer?
He wasn't just like hanging with them or just an associate on paper. He got a fucking button. You're not allowed to give somebody a button. Well, you weren't. There's, that whole America thing is for shit now, but you weren't allowed to bring anybody in. If anybody in their family was a police officer, was not allowed. Absolutely. Don't even bring the name into me.
And I noticed a lot of people that aren't even Italian got made, and people don't even know that. A lot of people out there, there's tons of people who are made that aren't even Italian at all.
Nobody wants to do it anymore.
Just crazy, man. It's like they're scraping the bottom of the barrel, huh?
That's what they're doing. Nobody wants to go into that life, right? But you do what you got to do, and then get ratted out. You can't. You'd have to do everything by yourself. Hey, Wyatt Earp.
Hey, Nathan, what's up? Francis, Wyatt Earp, what's good?
You know what I'm saying? You would have to do every job that they want by yourself with nobody else that can rat on you. You'd have to rat yourself out. It just
that life is a dead end. It really is. I mean, it may seem glamorous on TV and watching The Sopranos, since we got all these Soprano experts and they think they're mob experts because they watch the season of Sopranos twice.
Oh, that makes me sad.
Very odd. But it'll be dealt with in time.
Mile High's here.
Mile High, what's good? Yeah, it's just wild. Let's get back to it.
I mean, it's on tape. I said, what? He said, yeah, that's all I used to do is go into bad neighborhoods, rob all the black people, take all their money and throw them down the steps. He threw them out windows and everything. Nice. That's the people they took as a witness. Beautiful.
Shout out to Mob Facts. Make sure you guys go check out Mob Facts. We're gonna watch an interview with Ron Previte. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Mob Facts. Tommy, what's good? How are you?
Hey, Tommy, how bad to go?
Only
like I'm
place
back
the
in high school.
mafia is doing well.
All right, we're gonna hear the whole thing about Mr.
Imagine in high school when you used to go into the class and the projector was set up.
Yeah. That's like what we got going on here, right? Right. Quiet down. Hey, shut the light off in the back, Sonny.
These days is in the television ratings with The Sopranos. Everywhere else, La Cosa Nostra has been decimated by gangland killings and federal prosecutions, with an entire generation of mobsters either knocking each other off or ratting each other out. Nowhere is that more evident than in Philadelphia, where a former cop turned mobster turned government witness has helped send more than 50 made members of his family and their associates to prison. Big Ron Previte didn't do it to save his own neck. He did it for nearly $1 million. In many ways, Previte's career embodies the waning days of La Cosa Nostra in America, where the only honor left is survival.
My occupation has been crook most of my life.
At 6 feet, 300 pounds, with a physical presence and a wise guy persona, Previte certainly fits the stereotype of organized crime, and it's no wonder. He grew up in Philadelphia, a second-generation Sicilian American, and some of his earliest memories are of gangsters.
I used to see guys that were bookmaking, doing things, driving Cadillacs back then. They used to wear the fedoras. And I guess that's what I aspired to be, so to speak. I didn't want to be an astronaut, you know.
You wanted to be a gangster?
I wanted to be in that world. I wanted to, it's a shame to say, I always wanted to do wrong.
And he did. Even when he was in the Air Force, he was a petty thief and black marketeer. And as a member of the Philadelphia police force, then known for its corruption and brutality, he fit right in.
I was a crook in the police department. I robbed everything I could. But by the same token, I liked making arrests too. I got accommodations. I had a good work record, except I was a crook. But most of the people I worked with were crooks.
Really?
See, they think they're above everybody else because they have a badge and a gun.
All excuses.
And then he goes from that to being a straight up crook, like a delinquent. I mean, a crook is too good for him, I think, to name him a crook.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
That word is like a pat on the back almost.
He's a degenerate, like a
low life vermin piece of shit that should have gone into wig making.
Yeah, because look at this wig. It's pretty
oh my God.
Pretty intricate. Who made this wig for him? Wig boy out in Pennsylvania?
He went to Wigs R Us up there in Europe.
Wigs R Us, huh? Holy shit.
I never learned about crime till I went in the police department. I always said that I really became an adept thief when I went in the Philadelphia Police Department.
He learned how to shake down pimps and drug dealers, collect payoffs from bookmakers and mobsters, pocketing thousands of dollars a week in addition to his regular paycheck.
It was a nice life. It was good. And plus I had the badge. I couldn't get in any trouble.
So why'd you quit?
Well, I don't think I quit. I think it was a mutual thing. I wore out my welcome, so to speak.
So you left by mutual agreement, Philadelphia Police.
He just seems like one of them slime
He got in trouble. What's he talking about? He didn't get in trouble.
Yeah, he said, I quit. They didn't.
They wanted to throw him out, but they couldn't lift him.
Probably. He just looks like one of those slimy people, doesn't he? Give you that?
I feel like taking a shower right now.
I know.
Department. What did you do next?
I think the next legitimate job I had was at the casino in Atlantic City.
And he got caught there.
Tropicana.
And he got caught stealing there, right?
Yep.
Of course.
And what was your job there?
Security. Fox in the hen house.
Fox in the hen house. This guy's wild, man. I was making thousands a week, right? Yeah. Who doesn't? This guy was shaking down legitimate people that were winning it at Atlantic City. He's like, we're just going to follow them to their car, go to their hotel room. We're going to clean them right out.
That's right, Francis.
Honest living.
Yeah.
It was 1981. Gambling in Atlantic City had just been legalized, but there was still plenty of opportunity for the enterprising criminal. He stole truckloads of furniture and bar supplies out of the casino's warehouse, cleaned out the guest safety deposit boxes.
Oh, I gotta say this. I know you're watching, so here, that's for you. Take notes.
Poker games and prostitutes out of unoccupied hotel suites,
Paul,
making
what's up,
what
man?
he calls big money.
What are we talking about?
The end result was millions. I took millions from the casino.
Did the hotel know that you were taking the money?
Appreciate you, Paul.
Well, they couldn't prove it, you know.
His success attracted the attention of two powerful organizations, the mob, which wanted tribute in the form of $500 every week, and the New Jersey State Police, which offered him income in exchange for information about the criminal underworld in Atlantic City.
So did they give you like an envelope full of cash every week?
Yeah, I used to meet them somewhere, and they'd bring me the cash.
It's almost like they were paying you tribute.
Yeah, I guess they were. But don't forget, I'm giving them information, too. They can't operate without informants.
When you...
So he's been an informant for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like, right?
They seem to skip over the fact that he was caught stealing chips.
I mean, we'll see what happens when he gets to that point where he leaves, if he'll admit it, right?
developed this relationship with the state police? Did they tell you got to go straight?
Listen, they didn't recruit me in the seminary or at the parish hall. Why would they want me to go straight? What kind of information are they going to get from me if I go straight?
By the mid-1980s, his lucky streak at the Tropicana had run out. They actually paid him to go away. And for the next 6 years, he ran his own criminal enterprise with a crew of old buddies from Hamilton, New Jersey. He recalls those days as the happiest of his life.
I was just like a general practitioner of crime. I didn't specialize in anything.
Did you ever go to prison?
No, not
Hey,
really.
Mile
How'd you
High,
avoid that?
thank you so much
guess
for
I was
that.
smart.
Appreciate you, bro.
I used whatever I could to stay out.
Appreciate you, man. Shout out to you. The true good fellas. I appreciate it. No bullshit. Facts with Staxx and Sonny. Bingo.
Uh-oh. The major storm has hit.
I know, I heard some thunder over there. Woo. Make sure you get in your bomb shelter over there.
Yeah.
Your storm shelter. Do they have those out there?
Yeah, but it's underwater.
Yeah. Yeah. When you dig out there, it's just water fills in the hole, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that.
The
Just whatever
Aquatic
connections
is digging for us.
Yeah. We'll bring He-Man down there to go handle it. Hey,
Hey.
Mob Rat 1, what's up, man?
I had. Because you're a criminal doesn't mean you have to go to jail, you know?
Only the bad ones go to jail.
Only the stupid ones go to jail.
Eventually, Previty's bookmaking operation caught the eye of mob boss Homicide John Stanfa, who wanted a piece of the action.
Anpa.
By 1993, Previty was such a big earner for the Philadelphia mob, Stanfa made him his personal driver, enforcer, and a made member of La Cosa Nostra.
Stanford's the one that fucked up, man. Stanford, we're holding you personally
Okay.
responsible for this fat piece of shit.
He got his button.
Wow. The nerve of these people to give someone like this a fucking button. Believe
Earner.
that shit?
Earner, that's all they care about.
Earner. He was getting the money from the feds.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, you got a lot on your
And then he was kicking that up.
Yeah.
A lot on my plate. Too much on my plate. Extortions, bookmaking, attempted murder, beating people up. I mean, it was a full day of crime from morning to night, you know?
You talk about debt collection, intimidation. What would you do to people?
Different people, different things. Threaten them,
Hey, Raekwon, what's up, bro?
beat them up, hit them with baseball
Gary,
bats,
what's up?
Break their legs?
break their legs, break their arms, make them feel pain. Sometimes you have to do it because
Pain
if
like
somebody doesn't
pain.
see it, everybody thinks they can stiff you.
But not many people stiffed Ron Previte.
We had this guy one time, biggest deadbeat in the world. I mean, he had more excuses. So I had one of my guys grab him one time. We lifted the hood of the car. We put his face near the fan blade, closed the hood on his head. Then I'd have the guy go in there and step on the gas. Oh, you know. The fan would just, nick his chin. It was like giving him a close shave.
Big Ron and Gene. Gene Barillo's dad and taught him the art of Vaseline applying. Slowly.
He paid real quick.
Do you consider yourself a nice guy?
Well, A-Light was running 5 miles at 5 years old,
That's right.
right? Hey, Paul, thank you, man. I appreciate the donations. You guys are great.
Oh, beautiful.
We got 50 people in the house, 50 people that matter because, we got the best chat in the business. And we're going to be doing a giveaway soon. I forgot to tell you guys, we're going to be doing a giveaway very soon. I got some great prizes that you guys can win, and it only costs $1 to join to win a prize.
Tell them the grand prize. I'll tell them. A case of Vaseline.
Yeah, a case of Vaseline, and
a plunger.
And we'll have apply it for you.
In what context?
A plunger-shaped Vaseline bottle. That's what we're gonna give out.
That nice guy. I told you before that I was a crook. How could a crook be a nice guy? I didn't find it profitable to be a nice guy in my life.
Did you ever kill anybody?
No.
He's lying.
That's a lie. You can look at his face.
Yeah, you look at his eyes. When he says that, look at his eyes. He says, no.
He looked away and went, no.
Yeah.
I didn't find it profitable to be a nice guy in my life.
Did you ever
10 grand away? No, man. We're scraping pennies. We ain't giving no 10 grand away. But the prize that I am giving away is worth quite a bit of money. You guys will see I have a few prizes that I'll be giving away. And to enter to win the prize, it is $1.
Hi, Maureen.
You guys will see. I'm going to set it up, and I'll be putting the information on the community tab very soon. So if you want to enter, all you got to do is hit the Cash App up with $1, and I will enter you into the drawing.
kill anybody?
No.
Never.
No.
Lying.
Look at those eyes.
Very generous of you, Staxx. Of course, I got to take care of the people that supported me along the way. You guys are all great. 10,000 organic subscribers. 10,080 organic subscribers. We don't pay for subscribers.
I thought you got them at Subway.
Yeah, Subway. You go to Subway and you say, I would like 10,000 subscribers, please. And they say, okay, hot or cold.
You're morally opposed to it, or?
Money's not a reason to kill somebody. You make me mad, I could kill you. You fool my family, I could kill you. I'm not going to kill you for money.
He was probably 20 years too late. He'd have been a great gangster in the 50s.
George Anastasia is one of the most respected.
No, he ain't. George Anastasia really threw his career down the gutter right in that book with old tough guy over there. Right?
Who? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and guess who drafted Eleto's book? Guess who this guy, George Anastasia, took the book over from? You want to guess? A child offender.
Really?
Yeah, that's a true story.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Gnome.
A child predator is the one that drafted A-Light's book.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
I did not know that.
Well, that's the truth.
Crime reporters in the country. He's covered La Cosa Nostra for the Philadelphia Inquirer for 20 years. He found Previte such an interesting character, he's written a new book about him called The Last Gangster.
He knew how to work in the underworld. He knew how to make money.
Oh, right.
He knew how to use fear, intimidation, and intelligence and sophistication to generate income.
What's up, man? See, this guy tries to profit off these people.
Right.
That's it.
There was a vulture.
Yeah, he's just as bad as them, I believe.
Gnome said this guy walks like Vito Spatafori from Soprano. Wait, he's a friend of mine. Not Vito. Joe.
Anastasia says Previte was a throwback to old-style mobsters like Angelo Bruno and Carlo Gambino.
No, he ain't. He's comparing Previte to Gambino.
Whoa.
Did you fucking hear that, bro?
Hey, Remy.
Hey, Coogene. What's up, man?
Coogene Weenie.
Coogene Weenie. This dude just compared Previte to Angelo Bruno
and Carlo.
Carlo Gambino.
Well, you need two people. Two people make one of Previte.
Holy shit.
Sophistication to generate income.
I like that.
Anastasia says Previte was a throwback to old style.
This show is like the Daily Show. Something like that.
I like that.
He's a throwback. This is the Saturday Night Live of the genre.
Genre.
Mobsters like Angelo Bruno and Carlo Gambino from the days when La Cosa Nostra bragged that it was bigger than U.S. Steel.
In a lot of ways, Bruno in Philadelphia, Gambino in New York, they probably, in another time, in another place, could have been the CEO of a company. But, you know, the best and the brightest in the Italian-American community are not gangsters anymore. They're doctors, they're lawyers, they're entertainers or whatever. And so you're scraping the bottom of the gene pool.
Perhaps the best example was...
You are scraping the bottom of the gene pool there, Mr.
He was in Borello's. He was in Borello's pool.
Yeah, he was in his pool. Applying Vaseline. I'm telling you, the worst thing that Merlino could have ever did was be around this guy. You could see the scum oozing off him. He's just looks like a dirty person, doesn't he?
You'd be surprised how many of them look like that.
Yeah, you could see it like in their aura, man.
Yeah.
Joey Merlino, a particularly vicious mobster obsessed with his own public image.
Joey was a party guy. He liked to go out. He liked to drink. He liked to gamble. He liked the high life.
I think the media is obsessed with his image. They're the ones that are always on him. He's not looking for it.
Right.
Just because he's out giving away turkeys and taking care of his community. They're the ones that are there with the cameras. They don't have to be there with the cameras. They don't have to write all these articles. So
that's right. He's not like Franchise, who invites the press and invites the cameras to come down.
yeah, they invite him. Hey, come down and because he's trying to get his own like publicity. Like they show up. He doesn't invite them there.
I like that name,
John Gotti. Same thing with John Gotti.
What, he didn't ask for them?
No, they put his face all in the papers and the news. He didn't ask for that.
Exactly.
He didn't call him and say, "Hey, do a story about me killing Paul Castellano," right?
Damn it, Mandy. Gotti used to walk by him when they were all out there. He used to look at him and go, "Behave yourself," and they stopped. Like, uh-oh.
Got him.
Patterned himself after New York City's John Gotti and seemed more interested in making headlines than making money. He invited TV crews to his annual Christmas party for the homeless and was a regular fixture at the city's nightclubs, restaurants, and sporting events.
What's he supposed to do? Stay in the house?
Yeah.
Like, they're the ones that make these people have a big name. They're the ones that give them the publicity. They're the ones that write the stories. And then they say, "Oh, he wanted the spotlight." I don't see that as being true.
Yeah, but even if he did his time, stand up, didn't fucking rat, came out. He can do and go wherever he wants.
Yeah, he can't go to a baseball game or out to dinner or give away turkeys without these people having something to say about it.
Right.
It's
and
crazy.
he's been doing things like this charity wise for a long time. And I'm not kicking myself in the ass and being stupid and forgetting what he did in life. I'm just speaking about now. Like some people have made comments, "Why do you guys hate rats? You weren't in the life." No, it's not that we hate rats. We don't. If you come out and you do the right thing and you swear off that life and you make your life better and your community better, more power to you. But if you come out and start lying and going on here and telling all kinds of bullshit stories and flexing and still saying that you're involved in everything else, well, then fuck you, rat fucker.
And listen, last time I checked, I don't have a manager or someone that tells me what to do. I do what the fuck I want. And
there's no president of the genre, is there?
I don't think so. We got to check in somewhere? No.
That's right, Tom Jones.
It'll never happen.
Yeah, that'll be next. People will be saying, "Look, before you post it, send it to us. We want to look at it."
So we can censor your material. How about this? Keep watching. Big things coming.
Big things coming.
Always was calling attention to himself. And he got under the skin of law enforcement. If Gotti was GQ, these guys were details or Maxim, you know, the MTV gangsters. Very, very attuned to the media. They like the media attention.
He's part of the fucking problem. He's the one that was writing all these fucking articles about it constantly, every day.
Right.
And then they would pop up in the courtroom like they're news reporters, but they're really there just to stalk the defendant. Right?
Oh, wow, 100%.
These dudes are there to stalk the defendant and then write the judge letters trying to put the other people in prison. What? You can't make this shit up. They watch The Sopranos. They think they're a part of it.
That makes me sad.
Very sad.
And it all contributed to their downfall.
To top it all off, Previte says Merlino and his associates weren't very good at what they did.
They weren't gangsters, they were crooks, thieves. I always figured I developed crime. I did this or did that, and I worked it. They didn't work anything. They just wanted to rob everybody and their own people.
Surrounded by what he thought were incompetents, Previte began to worry about his future.
When he got into the top of the organization, he looked around and he said, you know, I'm not going to survive. They're going to kill me, I'm going to kill them, or we're all going to go to jail.
I thought he doesn't murder people, so why would he kill anybody? Doesn't make sense, right?
This guy's infatuated with his last name.
It's crazy.
So
he should change his name to Merlino. He probably has a tattoo on his arm. I love Merlino.
And Omerta.
Yeah, and Omerta on the other one. He got it when Gene got his.
Well, he probably got it done when he was at Gene's pool.
Oh, yeah. They probably got them all done together. Let's get matching tattoos.
Dirty Birdie. Before you click on it. Anastasia and A-Light would rub Vaseline on themselves and wrestle in a kiddie pool for hours. Oh, man. Holy shit.
They should come out and hide their face in shame. And cry in the shower with a bottle of fucking whiskey. That's what they should do. That's what a lot of them do. Look at Frank Fortolino. He's a drunk loser, man. He just can't. He's too ashamed of himself to look in the mirror sober. Terrible. Get it together.
The intelligent individual that he was and the mercenary that he was, he said, you know, I got to have an insurance policy.
That insurance policy was the FBI. His friends at the New Jersey State Police had made the introduction back in 1992, and Previte had been feeding them dribs and drabs of information as a paid informant. Finally, in 1997, the Bureau told him that it could not protect him forever and convinced him to become a cooperating witness. Previte wore a wire for more than 2.5 years.
What?
That must have been a big wire.
This guy, yeah, must have been a big ass suitcase with a reel-to-reel in it. Like, listen, man, this guy ain't no gangster. He's a cop. He's been a cop from day one. He was never a gangster. He was just playing gangster.
Yeah,
he always had the backing of law enforcement.
Oh, that's the difference. Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of like Scarpa.
That's why he never got locked up.
Yeah, he does what he wants. He doesn't care, and they pay him to do it. This Salvatore said, Jeff Doodoo eats Vaseline and cuddles with Big Ron teddy bear, the shit down and piss.
Recording more than 400 hours of conversation, many of them with bosses and underbosses.
Then that guy puts it on TV. He don't get his facts straight. So he puts on there 5 families. Now there ain't no 5, you know? There is no city commission. There is no money reaching out.
John Terry, who now heads the FBI's Organized Crime Division in Philadelphia, was Previte's handler.
I mean, how dangerous was that for him?
It was extremely dangerous. On any given day, if any member or associate of the mob found out that he was wearing a recording device for the FBI, he would have been a target for death. His life was and is in jeopardy.
But Previte was well compensated, cutting one of the best deals in the history of the FBI. $9,000 a month, a car, insurance, and various expenses. It quickly added up.
We paid Mr. Previte $750,000 beginning in 1992 and ending in 2002.
Wow.
What?
100,000 a year.
Bro, this guy got over $1 million, I think. Didn't he get like 2 million or something?
But if the feds are saying it was 750, just double it.
Wow.
Because they don't like to let the public know.
They probably gave him drugs and stuff like that too.
Get whatever you wanted.
Drugs, anything.
Probably unlimited Big Macs for life.
Here's your McDonald's credit card. You can just go through and get anything you want.
He had a McDonald's black credit card.
Oh man, look at all the donuts he got. He probably had a lifetime pass at Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh my god.
Calling Officer Previte to the front booth. All the dirty money he was making, you're right. All the other money, not counting the feds' money.
Yeah, well, because they didn't stop him from doing his other stuff.
No, they encouraged him, bro. He was probably had his hand in a lot of shit, man.
Yeah. Look at Noam says, yeah. What's that got to do with the public? It's only their money.
Yeah, it's only all of our money. Everyone that worked and put stuff into the system, it's only our money we're giving them. It's no big deal. Bro, it's so wrong on so many levels. And then they use these people to testify against people that aren't even doing what they're saying they're doing, so they can pass the buck off to someone else.
I'm going to tell you something. That whole way of doing business is what has destroyed the FBI, which at one time was one of the most respected law agencies in the world. But by having all this money to throw out, they didn't have to do their job. They didn't have to do shit. You know, we're going after Sonny Grasso. All right, you know what? See if you can get that guy Staxx, and we'll give him $1 million so he can tell us what Sonny's doing. Man. So they didn't have to leave the office. Right?
It's terrible. Yeah, they used to not be able to get bribed, right? Like back in the early days with Elliot Ness and all that.
You had to apply for it. You know, you wanted to give a snitch, like say $500. You'd have to fight for it. I'll give you 100. Guy ain't got to talk to me for 100.
Now they'll take an immigrant, make him an agent.
Yep.
Give him $1,000 card a month. You're an FBI agent now.
It's amazing.
Wow. It's insane, man.
I had no case against Previte.
Correct.
He was doing this of his own volition.
That's correct.
For money.
For money.
Officer Previte, please stand up.
In addition, the FBI gave Previte seed money for drug deals, bookmaking, and loan sharking operations, with the understanding that any proceeds would be returned to the FBI.
How much money do you think he really gave them back?
No.
Here, put this money on the streets, go buy this and that, bring us the profit. Yeah, are they serious?
Yeah. And with all that money, this is off the subject just for a little bit. With all that money that they had to do the right thing, because Salvatore just made me think of it when he said, I noticed that all the witnesses have great teeth. I watched the thing yesterday on John Gotti and what they allowed to happen to him, to the point where he had abscesses in his mouth. He had to pull his own fucking teeth out. His own teeth out he had to pull out. They wouldn't let him go here. They wouldn't let him go to this doctor or that doctor. They killed him.
Yeah, they stopped him from being able to get like spring water or something, they said, and that's what caused the cancer in his throat, right?
He used to go to the commissary and get garlic because they wouldn't give him the pills to take care of it. So if you put the garlic on that, it helped ease the pain and it helped clean it. They cut out his commissary so he couldn't get the garlic anymore. So this was
the grimace.
It was it was planned and drawn out murder. Sorry.
That's wild.
Whether he deserved it or not, that's up to everybody else to decide.
Because he would not cooperate with them by no means.
I can see it every. Hey, did he break it? No. Fuck. What are we gonna do now? I know.
And listen,
no more visits.
I'm not a gangster. I was on the streets. I joined a gang when I was younger. I ended up getting out of the gang, in and out of prison. I've seen a lot of things in my life, but I'm not a mobster. I don't claim to be a mob guy, but I did get sober, and that's what I'm proud of. I got sober 5 years ago, and I am pushing in a positive direction. I try to better myself every day, and that's what life's about. I don't care what other people got to say.
Bravo.
I'm on a path that they can't stop. So just keep watching. Big things coming. Let's get back to the content.
Let me ask you one question, and I want you to be honest in front of everybody. Did you ever swim in Gene's pool?
Nah, man. No, can't say I did.
I just had to ask.
I never smuggled sperm out of prison either.
Oh, yeah.
His history is that he's stolen from everybody he's ever worked for. Did he steal from you?
Never cried in the ambulance either. Hey, little Mario, what's up, man? How have you been?
No, not as far as I'm aware of. I mean, we calculated what we thought the value of his information and services were to the FBI.
Did he steal from you?
No, not.
Understanding that any not that I'm aware of. I wish Gotti family would stick it back to the government.
I do too, Mandy.
Violating
Yeah, Mandy, you're correct.
I don't know if they would even let them, to tell you the truth. I don't.
No, it would disrupt too many other things in their life.
I'm doing great, little Mario. Just hit 10,000 subscribers. Things are great. Things are going in a great direction. Got a movie and a TV show in the works. Things are absolutely great. I cannot complain. Bunch of documentaries that I'm working on.
Yeah,
I forgot to tell you, Sonny. I got hired. I can't tell you for what, but I'm like 75% done with it. I got hired for a videography job that's pretty big.
Very good.
And
I'll do the writing for you.
Yeah, I don't think I need any writing.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. you do though.
Listen, go back to that.
Okay, Ron.
When he asked that question,
are you from Philly? Absolutely not. I'm from Connecticut. Where you from, Sonny? Brooklyn, right?
Bronx. Don't ever say that.
Sonny's from the Bronx, and I am from Connecticut. Movies, TV shows, right on Staxx. Thank you, BCP. Yeah, things are great. I can't complain. I am absolutely thrilled with the way things are going. This is almost over, so let's get back to it.
It would be returned to the FBI.
Mm-hmm.
His history is that he's stolen from everybody he's ever worked.
Huh?
Now watch how long watch how long he takes to answer when he says that. Has he ever stolen from you?
Yeah, let's check it.
To the FBI. His history is that he's stolen from everybody he's ever worked for. Did he steal from you?
No, not as far as I'm aware of. I mean, we calculated what we thought the value of his information and services were to the FBI, and we paid him for it.
The FBI says it was worth it. With Previty's help, the government managed to convict more than 50 made members of the Philadelphia mob and their associates, including 3 mob bosses and the mayor of Camden, New Jersey.
Yo, that looked like what's his name? Sugar Bear Barbarian. He looked just like him.
Yeah, he does.
Just like Sugar Bear, the first guy they were taking out. Let's go back. It looked just like him. Shout out to Sugar Bear Barbarian. Go check out his YouTube. He's got a great channel. And I don't know if I told you guys, remember the story where he went to Ray Liotta's house?
Yeah.
Remember? I got the
Did you
video.
put that up there?
No,
you got to put that on Patreon.
I'm gonna upload it. Yeah, I'm gonna upload it for you guys.
I want to watch that.
Yeah, it's really good. But shout out to Sugar Bear. Go subscribe to his channel. And shout out to Vinny from South Philly. He's got a great channel. Vinny Presents. Go check him out too.
Okay.
The FBI says it was worth it. With
Thank you,
Previty's help,
Mandy.
the government managed to...
That looks like Sugar Bear.
I swear to God, it does.
Damn it, Mandy. Thank you so much. If anyone wants to donate, you could donate to Cash App at Chattin with Staxx. You could donate to Venmo, PayPal, Super Sticker, Super Chat, Zelle. all that good stuff. And I appreciate every single dollar. It goes right back into the show. We try to make you guys some good entertainment.
Amen.
Convict more than 50 made members of the Philadelphia mob and their associates, including 3 mob bosses and the mayor of Camden, New Jersey.
I think I was underpaid. I should have made more money.
What? This guy. He's like, I want Joey Merlino's watch too. That gold watch, I want it now.
I took a chance every day. It was like jumping out of airplanes every day. When I hear people say how much money I made, well, you go do it. You go do it.
No one wants to do it because you're a rat piece of shit.
Strap that thing on and, go.
Strap that thing
Oh,
on.
let's not go there.
Wait, what? Strap that thing on and go see this guy. Yeah, he's homeless. We're gonna take him in and have fun with him. Staxx having a problem with sending PayPal. Hold on, let me check. Let's see. PayPal should be good. I mean, there's a whole bunch of different ways to send it to.
I was having a problem too sending it to you. Then I
Were
realized
you?
I had no money.
Yeah, me too. I had no problem sending myself money. Great
Mike
content.
Tyson.
Shout out to Mike Tyson. Doug, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate the donation.
Very sweet.
And they're pouring in today, man. We really appreciate all you guys. Robert De Niro hid in the Bronx when he kicked Centura Colombo out of her crib. Well, you got to tell me that story.
On a Viper's.
Don Roberta.
Wyatt Earp says he got shot in the South Bronx.
Did
South
he?
South Bronx, man. 70s into the 80s. Wow.
I mean, I heard it's getting bad now.
It's
with
getting
all
bad
the
again.
illegal aliens are over there.
Oh, well,
Immigrants.
that's where they're going up to, yeah.
It's loaded with them, I heard. Like, I mean, Manhattan's one thing, but they're starting to spread out in the city, the Bronx, Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
Bit every day.
It's almost, if you're going to survive in the underworld today, this is what you got to do. You got to look out for yourself, and it's no longer about loyalty and honor and a sense of organization. It's about, I guess in a lot of ways it's like America, number one. Look out for yourself.
Which is exactly what Ron Previte is doing today. He didn't trust the Justice Department to protect him and didn't want them to tell him where or how he was going to live, so he opted not to go into the witness protection program. The FBI's John Terry thinks he's taking a big risk.
Why did he decide not to do
Good.
I don't think he felt as though he could live under the guidelines that are in place for that program. They're very strict guidelines.
Do you think there are people that would like to see him dead?
Absolutely.
You think they're looking for him?
I'm not going to comment on that.
Are
I don't
you
want
one
to
of
sound
them?
like a tough guy because I'm really not a tough guy. I just never let fear
Wait, what?
permeate my being. I have no control over what's going to happen, when I'm going to get killed, when I'm going to die. I just have no control. So I just say don't worry about it.
Have you ever felt loyalty to anybody?
Me. Every time I shave, I feel really loyal.
This guy's an idiot, man. He seems like an idiot. Like a total, like, no loyalty to nobody, doesn't care about nobody but himself. Just really despicable human being.
That's right, Darren. That's right. I remember with the dog. He's
I had a dog, Tom.
he's another guy, De
Never
Niro,
have
who
those guys.
decided that he was like the characters that he played.
Yeah, it's very odd.
You know?
Some of them really think they're gangsters. Some
I
people
know.
watch Sopranos and think they're gangsters. They watch Sopranos and think they know all about the mob because they watched a fucking TV show or they read an article. They have no self-awareness. They listen to cooperators tell them bullshit stories and they believe them
Yeah.
and they think they're experts.
That makes me sad.
Very sad.
Doug Ross, Sonny, you're fucked.
Yo, did you hear about Scarface Part 2? It's so dumb. Did you see it?
Well, no, I'm reading Doug Ross.
There's a trailer for Scarface Part 2.
No.
It's terrible. Terrible. It's like the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
And who's playing it?
Al Pacino.
For real?
Yeah. Swear. Scarface Part 2. Here, I'll play the trailer.
I know, Doug. Al Pacino, he's 85 years old.
Listen,
how can it be a Scarface Part 2 when he got shot up with close to 4 million bullets?
I'm telling you, it's so bad. It is sickening to even watch this. When you see this, you're gonna be like, kid. So for some reason, he lost the accent. The accent's gone. Watch this. You're gonna be like, you're gonna say, what?
Hey, Marta.
Fuck? You're gonna say, what the hell?
I hated that accent.
Get ready for this. Yeah, but it made the movie. Like,
yeah, but Scarface was Italian.
Be prepared to be. No, he was Cuban, man.
Scarface in real life.
I used to have it all.
We're not talking about that, though.
Right in my hands. But they took it from me.
You hear him talking?
I have to prove once again that the world is mine. This city is not what it used to be. Those kids think that they know how things work here. It's time to teach them a lesson. I will show them who is the boss.
What are you up to, Tony?
He's back in it too?
Myself and I.
Get the fuck out of here.
Total flop, bro. Their hunger for filmmaking has left the building. I feel like,
oh my God almighty.
Isn't that like disgusting, man? Was it Staxx?
I'm at a loss for words.
Dude,
you can believe that.
I enjoyed it, man. Honestly, man, carries in his life till now is good. Dude, I feel hang with him.
Could have hung with him.
God. Larry who? Shout out to all the Larrys out there. There's a lot of them. Larry Henkin, Larry, there's tons of Larrys.
Mazza. How did exactly, Gary? I don't get this.
Isn't that crazy?
How many holes did he have in his body at the end?
Did you hear his voice? It didn't even sound like him at all.
He got hit with so many bullets, he lost his accent.
Yeah, it knocked his accent right off the screen. It's just,
say hello to my little friend.
The world is mine now.
Honey, what happened? What happened?
I'm
to my
Americanized. Tony, what are you doing, Tony?
I don't know. Just RuPaul is playing so.
Larry David plays Montana.
Long lost Papa.
Papa. It's too funny, man.
Oh my God, that is.
How did Tony
that
survive
shows you what I've been saying
shots?
all along. That there is no more talent in Hollywood.
It's gone.
AIs are writing all the scripts now. It's tough. That's why independent.
That's why I believe independent will be big once you
absolutely
develop.
Look at Zero.
You can have the next big thing. You can.
Mm-hmm.
And it can come from an independent filmmaker because they have the passion, the drive to get something iconic done instead of these people with all this money that think they could we'll just CGI that. We'll do this and that. Like, it's not. It's crazy. It seems like their passion is gone.
It is. It's strictly a business now. You know, they don't care about the Academy Award, the People's Choice, all those awards. They don't care.
What
they
do
just
you
want to know? I put in this budget when this movie is 30 million. We need about at least 120, 125 million to break even with everything, advertising, everything else. That's all they care about.
What do you think of what's the major place that books talent that you have to pay your dues and all that? What is it?
Oh, the SAG, Screen
SAG.
Actors Guild. Yeah.
What do you think about to be a SAG actor in a major budget blockbuster? You need at least 100,000 subscribers on Instagram,
right? Before they put you in the movie.
If that is the criteria to be in a major box office, I don't want it.
No, that's why everybody's going independent.
They're only going to get people that are popular, and the people with talent are going to be left on the side because they don't have 100,000 subscribers. It doesn't make sense.
No, it's like I said, you know, Zero went his own money, you know, went and borrowed from this one and that one and a friend here and a friend there to put it together. Mob King is still making money from, you know, the Silent Partners is coming out.
Yeah.
And he's got 3 more waiting to go. And now it's not his money anymore. Now he's got backers and now he's got distributors and everything else that want him because of what you just said, the passion and the ownership to the project. It's not a business. If he makes money on it, fine. But if not, he did what he wanted to do and he continues to do it like you're doing now.
I'm going to follow right in his path, man. I'm going to blaze a trail in the music, in the film industry, and I'm going to make things happen. They're already in full swing, and I got investors. I got people that are interested in being a part of it. If you want to be a part of the movie or the TV show, just email me and I will get you in. Like, I can't promise you guys the world, but I will find a spot for you. You got to just email me at BillStaxx2021 and you guys will be a part of history because I'm going to make history.
That's right.
Major things in the works. Hope you're feeling better. Hopefully,
hold on.
Man.
I'm gonna be leaving now.
You gotta charge that thing, man. Do you gotta charge it?
Yeah, I gotta charge. I have to carry this phone with me 24 hours a day that they give you.
Really?
Because this talks to the phone. So I have to keep it with me wherever I go.
So it monitors it on the phone?
Yeah. I said, how do I know you're not monitoring me? And the doctor went, you don't? I was like, all right, that's not funny.
That's wild, man. So what? It's just like checking your heartbeat and like monitoring you, basically, so that they can go and read it and figure out what to do next, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So if you got an extra heartbeat, how do they skip it back so it's not an extra heartbeat?
They go another. Yeah, I won't do the shock. They wanted to do the shock. You know, like when you're dying and they go clear, boom.
It can kill you though. That shock,
I say fuck that. I'm not doing that.
Because the only reason your heart is beating from an electrical current that's running through your body. That's why your heart continues
100.
to beat.
Right.
It's an electrical thing. And that shock can stop it. You probably would have to sign a paper.
Oh, you do?
Don't do it, Sonny. Just keep the extra beat, man.
Hey, I need the extra beat when I'm singing. Boom.
Yeah. Maybe you'll start growing webs and shit. You could be the Spider-Man of Florida. I got an extra beat. Don't I get an extra plate? The trailer isn't real. Yes, it is, man. That's real. 100% real.
Thank you. Damn it, Mandy. Thank you.
That trailer is real. That's allegedly.
I can't believe that. I thought you were setting us up. I cannot believe that.
Scarface Part 2. I tell you no lies.
Well, you know what I was saying. The real Scarface was Capone, who was Italian, not Cuban.
I know. And he got that name from some guy who Capone was messing with some guy's sister in a bar or something.
Yeah, the guy slashed his face
3 times.
Yeah. He wasn't around to tell the story though.
Man, finally, definitely, it is a great feeling. It's a great feeling to change your life and move in the right direction. And I'm here to show you that you can do it, regardless of any situations you've been in. Addiction, it doesn't matter. You can pull yourself out of it and focus on something positive, move in the right direction, and just wear the blinders to all the people that talk shit and hate.
I talk shit, yeah.
They don't exist. Not in my world.
The best thing was that your family was behind you back then and right now today.
100%.
That helps you walk a little lighter on your feet. That makes your brain start creating these ideas that you've been going after. I mean, you sat down and wrote a script that you let me read in like 2 nights.
And I love it, man. It's a passion. I enjoy creating things.
Creating, exactly.
You guys see it all the time with the show. Try to evolve and bring you guys humor. And, it's about laughing, having a good time.
Yeah. Why would tell him? Thank you, Doug.
I don't take none of this really serious. I'm not a mob guy. I don't give a shit if you cooperate, don't cooperate. I don't care about none of these people. It's about making you laugh and bringing you entertainment. And if you don't like this show,
hold on, back up 1 second, Remy. Reply to Remy there. Let him know.
I've been homeless, legit cardboard on the
Let him know you're
concrete,
available.
eating out of garbage can. Already homeless. I'm not on the streets no more, but I still can't get clean. It's not easy. Congrats to you, Staxx. Hey, reach out to me, man. If I can try to point you in the right direction. I can't get you sober. I could just tell you what I did to get sober. And if I can be a positive influence on anyone, I'm down, man. Just
absolutely
email me. I'm available. So just email me at BillStaxx2021. We'll have a conversation. And if anyone out there is struggling, just know you can do it.
James Healy, sober 11 months this month.
Congratulations.
11 years. That's beautiful.
That's great. It's possible. 100% possible. You can change right now. I hear you. I'll reach out. Thanks, Staxx. No problem.
Yeah, make sure you do, Remy. Sometimes just, conversations help you clear.
Paul, they owe you money for stealing your story.
Yeah, God bless you all. You guys are the best.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Hey, it's 107. Come on, the Yankees are on.
I know. If you guys like this show, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get our videos every time they drop. And if you don't like this show, we don't give a shit. Start your own podcast.
And remember this.
Don't be a bitch. Peace.
Or a Previte.
Or a Previte. Peace, everybody.
And all new at 5, a major organized crime bust. 23 people under arrest now accused of stealing guns and cash.
Today, police revealed 4 organized crime groups are wreaking havoc.
From aggravated robbery to kidnapping, burglary, and more. Let's take a look at this. New pictures from court documents in this case. These are a few of the people who have been charged, and investigators say the money, tens of thousands of dollars, is all stolen.